Leading the nation in school communications, award-winning D93 News starts now.
Hello and welcome to D93 News presented by Farm Bureau, Bonneville County. Election Day is coming up on May 16th, and the district is running an elementary school bond to help facilitate all the growth we've seen and are expecting here in D93.
That's right. Early voting is going on right now. You can early vote in person down at the county elections office. They moved locations a few years ago. They are now located on the corner of B Street and Capitol Avenue in historic downtown Idaho Falls. We'll have more information about the May 16th election a little later in our newscast.
Now, combined, they represent hundreds of years of helping educate our kids here in D93, and they are embarking onto the next chapter, retirement.
Yeah, the district held a retirement celebration for this year's retirees. We can't thank them enough for their service to D93. As always, so many emotions with this. Happy for them, but sad to see them leave.
Absolutely. Now, we sure appreciate them, and this next story is really cool. While there have been BPA chapters in D93 in the past, this was the first year of having a chapter of their own at Bonneville Online High School. And guess what? They qualify for BPA Nationals, and that more than warrants recognition for this week's Drive Well Idaho Drive of the Week.
The BPA National Leadership Conference is a big event, and the only way to get there is to qualify through your state tournament.
Proud to be D93 because of boys like these that make us all proud and that work hard and show us, what our students can do.
That D93 pride isn't just felt by their teacher. These D93 BPA National qualifiers have a whole lot of pride for their teacher.
Mr. Waite's just been there the whole time, helping us and supporting us every step of the way. And
he just brings us amazing energy and excitement with him, and he got permission to do it at Bonneville Online this year, and we were so excited to pilot it, and we even helped found a middle school team with Braxium.
You heard that correctly. In just their first year, Bonneville Online High School qualified for the national competition.
So it was something that we wanted to give our students some more opportunities to get out there and compete and to learn new things and practice some leadership skills and technical skills on the way, and it fit with what we do. Web design is what they competed in, so they built an actual full retail website for used cars. That was the topic given this year.
And when they went there, one of the judges actually asked them, he said, "Where did you find the template that you used to design your website? We looked and we couldn't find your template." And they hadn't used one, so they were pretty impressed. They thought they'd used the template and everything. They did really well there. And so now we're down here at Nationals representing Idaho.
We made it all from scratch. We didn't use any templates or anything, and it looks almost like it did use a template.
So what's next? Well, this team is losing some key members to graduation, but that doesn't mean they don't have big plans for growing the program at Bonneville Online.
Yeah, we really hope to, especially where Alex and I are seniors. We have a couple recruitment ideas for next year. We're hoping to get a couple more teams going and get them past regionals. I think at our peak we had about 10 people this year that were signed up for regionals, which is amazing because our freshman team was a 3-member club. So to see it grow has been amazing.
Awesome job, Bonneville Online, and a huge shout out to the Idaho Office of Highway Safety for helping us bring you stories like that.
Love that. Back to the May 16th election. Like we said earlier, early voting is happening now. The district has a website packed with important information about the vote. Here's a summary of what exactly is on the ballot.
The main focus of the bond is to build a new elementary school. This is something we've included on our ballots in the past. Going back to 2014 is the first time that we had included a new elementary school since we'd last built Summit Hills Elementary School back in 2010. We had that on the ballot back when we bonded for Thunder Ridge and for Black Canyon. The very first time in 2014, voters did not support that bond. And then we brought it back again actually in 2019 when we were also looking to bond for additions to Hillcrest and to Bonneville. That ballot also failed, so this time we're running really just that elementary school by itself. Over the past few years, in the wake of COVID, we did have somewhat of a not a decrease in our enrollment, but our growth flattened out. But since over the last 2 years, we've seen that growth come right back into our district. And so it really is pushing this need for new elementary school again. On the bond language, it will also include funding for roofs. In the past, we used to include a lot broader language in our ballots. We used to include items like school safety and school technology, and those are really good things. We were able to do a lot of safety improvements in our schools and put in some pretty important technology infrastructure in our schools with those dollars. But over the past 10 years, we've heard a lot of criticism from people feeling like we were too broad in our bond language. So over the last few bonds, the school board has decided to really tighten up that language it's proposed to voters. And so in this particular ballot, all the voters will see is funding for new elementary school and to put money into our school roofs.
Now again, Election Day is coming up fast. It's now less than 2 weeks away. We'll be hosting a special D93 Live the night before the election. Answer any questions. We have a board meeting next week. Communications is on there. That's going to be fun.
Yes, you have to do your annual report.
Yes, and always student recognitions, and that we've got some changes. I'll just tease that of some administrators at the.
We're going to tease that.
Yeah, we'll tease that. Some potential board member, we're going through the interviews on that. So a lot happening.
A lot happening.
But you know where you can find all the information right here on D93 News. But for now, that's going to do it for us.
We'll see you next time on D93 News.